Bet Zuma no chirozo lihuba. Abaho ben na Zuma oko. Ele ye mere onodo ajiwe like this. Eshicha from Chigode Beshi, where Bagabaga Barutela Benam, where Bamo Benam oko. Let the people of Akoya eat clearly. Akudiota odi today, uchi wando. And Akumoku that's na people that are gaining from Ihe Megala Alako, kidnapping Megala Alako, number one names.
Jumbo. Everyone you write some connection here. Wooly. I'm a gleoku, Lenny. Who know why you write? The question rice. Who leisure your monogram? Rice na lamba. Leisure na your monogram. The low price, yeah. Let you know. I'm a gleoku. Chai, here care. I'm on tanka, I'm a cotton. Four.
Ndị ọkaigwe nwe mụ na ndị ihe na-eme n'ọkaigwe na-amasị ọ na-enyekwa m ọṅụ nke ukwuu ime ka unu mara na ndị Nigerian Army with coordinated effort with other forces ejidego Gentle the Yahoo.
Please, if you are visiting my YouTube channel for the first time, subscribe with us and turn on your notification button. Hello, dear friends. Welcome to Magnetic Chicks TV. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. Today being 17th of September 2025, we are bringing this news live and direct to you in Biafran land. It has been a kind of trending rumor all over the places, social media, that Gentle the Yahoo has been captured. Although we have kept calm, looking for a valid confirmation to let Biafrans know if the news is true or not. But so many places we have made our investigations, or we have made our inquiries, confirm that it is still an allegedly, it is still a rumor, because no video or no concrete evidence has been showed, something like that. You can recall that some years back, a news like this broke out again, that the Nigerian government, Ebubago and the Musa guys captured Gentle and they had buried him in a confrontation as of that time. But after some, let's say like 8 or maybe 12 months later, Gentle the Yahoo surfaced again, and he told people that nobody captured him, nobody buried him, that he only just went underground. So maybe that is exactly what is going on at the moment. Who knows? You know, it all started with that Gentle the Yahoo has been poisoned. Then after some time, so many people were bringing up videos of Gentle the Yahoo, old videos, in order to call him, you know, when you want to kill a dog, you call the dog a bad name. So the only thing we were able to get our hands to is another voice note of Gentle the Yahoo that is trending right now, where people that are still accusing him of being a mastermind in any kind of buying in Imo State, KP, kidnapping and other things, where they are still accusing Gentle. So listen to this voice note of Gentle the Yahoo.
aka Gentle the Yahoo onye eziokwu. Ihe na m na-aga egwu na ebe asị m ntinye eti ya, Chukwuka abịa ma ya tie m ihe otiti. Ewepụ m ewepụ, Chukwuka abịa ma ya wepụ ndụ m. Ihe a mgbe anyị na-ọsụ ka ihe a mere. The reason why m ji eburu nke amị awụ otu aka ọ tụrụ Ibi na amị na ọ Ibi na-ada agwọrọ anyị ọgwụ. Ndị amị ji wee achọgharị Ibi that period of time, which eburu m ya. Agwa m asha buru ya yiri m ya egwu. Onwe mgbe nsị ọkpọ ntụ gbuo ya egbuo. Ọkpọ ntụ bukwa na-eyinye ya egwu ahụ. Emecha ya okwu ahụ ruo chairman of ọkaigwe ntị. Chairman of ọkaigwe wee gbaa 1,200,000. Wee ya ayọsị ya nwa akụ hụ ya ka ghara igbu anybody n'ala akụ. Nwesị ya oke. Release ya alawa. Now, Chinwendu si na achọrọ m igbu ya gbuo PG gbuo onye nka gbuo onye nka. Naanị Chineke nna bi n'eluigwe ga-ekwu okwu a. and asịsha ala akụ erube mgbe ya agba ya aka ya agba asịsha ala akụ isi na ama apụrụ igbu gị na abịarala nke gị ka e gbuo gị. Wali Chinwendu, you are the one that invited us. Mgbe m ji power bike m wee bata, Chinwendu, I came to your house, you entertained to us. Lelu gị. Chinwendu, aṅụrụ mmanya iriri eshi. Chinwendu, ibutere binye anyị. Chinwendu, la be gị ka m pakịrị power bike m. Gị nwachi m paakị ya power bike m. Chinwendu, gị nwanyere m were m mbịala anya hụ na mmụọ m anabataghị ịnọla be gị because ahụtara m gị asa na evil man. Chinwendu, ịgbagidere m ọgba dede why meji wee chi ihe na be gị. Chinwendu, I didn't sleep in your house while achọkwara m igbu gị egbu. Chinwendu, bribe m isetiri this young man up we know ham na ofishi nwanne gị nwoke na mgbagbuo gị no ham because of na gịnị ọ rechiri onye izu ọgụ ala. Chinwendu, mụ asị gị no, I can never try it. Ọnwụ ihe ji maka ya wee bata anyị abịaghị igbu ụmụnne anyị. Chinwendu, na be gị isuwe ihe ndị a dị ndụ. Chinwendu, akụmara na ihe niile nkwu ebe a wee okwu ashị. Chinwendu, ọla be gị ka a nọ wee weta kọmplenụ akụwa na ofe akụ. Chinwendu, gị nwawe onye nyere ọda si ka a ga bute akụwa na ofe akụ na that man dị evil. Chinwendu, ihe bara m lantị na ọ na-ara nwunye ụmụ mmadụ. Ọwụ the allegation you told on him bara m ntị nji wesi no and ọ na-ara m ụmụaka ma gịnị. Chinwendu, na be gị ka m si wee gbagote ọwụ na akụwa na ofe akụ ga-echeta that no side of ishi ka m si wee gbagote dade wee mitie ya ebe ụmụbe m jiela Catholic Church. Chinwendu, ọ gịnwasị kụwa akụwa na ofe akụ ihe si ihe akụrụ ya ahụ na egbule ya egbu which I did. Chinwendu, iwetala isi mụlọ akụwa na ofe akụ wee kwakọlata ya ọnụ. Asịsha akwa agbọghọbịa aka ya agba asịshala ala akụ. Chinwendu, ị chefuru mgbe isi na m were nwaanyị PG kụọ ya ihe nke m amaghị ihe na-esere gị la PG. Chinwendu, ngwa gị datịna I can never try it. Na abịa mmụọ obodo a mmadụ iyuzu m anyhow si aga ma try ya try. Chinwendu, ị chefuru datịna gị nwa onye gwara m sị na m anarakwala any money karịa 15 million. Chinwendu, agbara ụlọ nna m ọkụ mgbe ị na-agwa m okwu a ka nsị gị na ihe ya ji ewute m na be Zuma nọchiri ụzọ n'ihube agbahụ be nna Zuma ọkụ. Elee ihe mere ọnọdụ a ji wee dị like this? Echichafụrụ m chigodo ebe echi wee baga barutela be nna m wee bịa mụọ be nna m ọkụ. Let the people of Akụ hear it clearly. Akụ dị ụta ọ dị today with Chinwendu, and akwuru m okwu that na people that are gaining from ihe megala ala akụ kidnapping megala ala akụ na mma akpọ names.
All right, my good people all over the world, lovers of freedom and people of goodwill, welcome back. There is an update. We are receiving information that Gentle the Yahoo, the general of Biafran Liberation Army, has been captured. So now, some people are rejoicing while some people are panicking. So the truth of the matter is that for now we have not yet confirmed if he has been captured actually or not. I want to make this information very clear to everyone. Do not panic. For those who are panicking, those who say I pray is not true, some people say I pray is true. So one thing in this life is that whatever thing that happens, it will favor some people and it will not favor some people. Some people will like the news and some people will not like it. But what I want you to understand today is that whatever that happens cannot stop us. Even if Gentle is being captured today, he is not the first person that has been captured. And he may not be the last person. Of course, that's how it is. Mazinam Kanu was captured. It did not stop us. Ikonso was murdered. It did not stop us. And many more other people. It did not stop us. Capturing Commander Gentle, the general, is also not going to stop us. It's not going to deter us. We are marching to the freedom. And that is what each and every one of us should have at the back of our mind.
This young man is telling people to stop jubilating, to stop laughing, to stop saying yes that they have captured Gentle, that even if it is true that Gentle has been captured, he reminded them that Ikonso was killed. Nothing stopped the Biafra movement. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was captured. Nothing stopped the Biafra movement. Simon Ekpa was also jailed. Nothing stopped the Biafra movement. That even if Gentle the Yahoo has been captured, that it is not going to stop the Biafra movement. That they should stop jubilating. Listen to him.
The news flying over social media that Gentle has been captured has not been confirmed. This is not the first time we heard that Gentle has been by. This is not the first time. We have heard it twice. At the end of the day, Gentle have to surface from somewhere else. So, we don't believe in such news flying around until we confirm it. When we confirm it, we bring it to you. But one thing I'm assuring you is that, be it good or bad, whether Gentle is captured or Gentle is not captured, it's not going to stop us from moving forward. It's not going to stop us anything. The only thing that can stop us from moving forward is when federal government decide to listen to us and give us what we want. Capturing Gentle doesn't stop anything. If capturing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not stop us, how do you feel or how do you think that capturing Gentle is going to stop us? We are Biafrans and we will never relent in what we do. We have passion for what we do and we know why we are doing what we do. We don't force everybody to be part of this journey. It's your choice. As I used to say that freedom is for everybody, but the pursuit, the fight for freedom is not for everybody. Some people will fight it and everybody will gain from it. So that's how it is. As long as I'm concerned, the Igbos are not free in Nigeria. Either we get our own nation or our demands must be met and one will not remain. I don't care what government think. I don't care what federal government do. It's none of my business. What I know is that we are going to get our freedom. Who they capture doesn't matter. It's not today they started capturing people in Igbo land. It has become a normal thing. And that is why we cannot stop, because we heard the news which have not confirmed. So my people, whether Gentle is captured, whether Gentle is alive or dead, it's not going to stop us. Our eye must be on the ball. Let me remind you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu never called anybody on phone to come and join him in the struggle. We all heard his voice. And when we heard his voice, we gave a thought to what he said. And we made a research and we found out that he was saying the truth. That was how many people joined. He did not call anybody on phone. So it's your choice to decide where to belong. When I get information and confirm if this news is true, I'm going to make it known to my people. Good evening from here, Igbocha Biafran land.
In this video as well, you can see that Nonso Nkwa is very annoyed with Ikenga Uruago. Nonso Nkwa is telling Ikenga Uruago to stop interfering in the matters of Imo State, that he is not from Imo State, that he is giving people wrong information, that he is denting the name of Imo State, or in the name of chasing clout. Listen to what Mazi Nonso Nkwa told Ikenga Uruago.
A very, very quick one. Actually, correct impression and correct misleading information, misleading report from one Ikenga Uruago. One Ikenga, you know, somebody just sent me a video about Ngozi Ogbu, the unknown gunmen who kidnapped. So the guy was saying, Ngozi Ogbu, Garije Hundo unknown gunmen, go je maybe another happy mission, go liye mayor, mo go je gwa ha no chori ile mayor, na mgbe ọ gachara hụ ha, ya na ha ekwuchazia, ya atọ ọnụzia ka ọ lawa, ha sị hey stop. ha jezie si ya okay iwu politician ebe bịara ebe a ị gaghịzi ala this and that and this ngwa lekwa ihe mega ngwa kwuo okwu maka ndị black and black kwuo okwu maka ndị ebube agụ this and that. You know, when you look at a full grown up man talking like that, ị ga-ajụwa sị onye nke oji okwere ikewa ahụ. Why will you be talking like that? Ike nguru agụ. Why will you be talking like that? You don't ebe. Are you from Okigwe? Are you from Ihube? Are you from Imo State? At least ikwu okwu your environment, ikwu okwu exactly ihe ma anya. Amami na aghọta. Ikwu okwu ihe ma anya very well. I don't think iwe onye Imo. I don't take the one here because you only more here. You should get because only in a here. This person in a queer. This person is a respected individual in Okigwe, former council chairman, former House of Assembly member. Yanam no moto von Ghana kende unknown gunmen. Jagwa no chi limma. Nke haji boro fada gabia beria. Koke haji uru bishop gabia liem mai. Monke haji boro genene. At times, unu na-ekwukwe n'okwu na amara onye na-enye unu information. Unu na-ekwu okwu na amara onye na-enye unu information unu na-ekwu. Nwanne, if you are not on ground, you are not on ground. If you are not on ground, you are not on ground. So that information from Ikenga Uruagu is fake, is false, is misleading, is defamatory. We expect Ikenga Uruagu to apologize to the family of Ngozi Ogbu. You cannot be putting somebody's life in danger by talking rubbish on social media. Somebody ana achogodi camera to shalata. Somebody ana achogodi camera to shalata to shalotu nde je shahafia. You would get now we no. It doesn't make sense. So because le one that guy anya. Okogi iri okogi nyo. Onyara la moto von Ghana kende unknown government ije kwa ha na ya ga-eli mma ha asino ndị bishop ga-abịa beria ka o fada ka o catechist ga-enye date sha ga-eli mma ya von na ya na akọhiri. And again, atọrọla nephew o nwere obere nwa 13-14 years atọrọla with Ngozi Ogbu onye kwugo okwu ya. He was with one small boy mgbe ihe a na-eme. And I am still urging and asking Nde Torola Ngozi Ogbu to release him. Owo ya kpọtara ndị black and black ebe a. Owo ya kpọtara Ebube Agụ there. Unu ma ndị kpọtara black and black, unu ma ndị kpọtara Ebube Agụ. Hapụrụ Ngozi Ogbu ka ọ laa. Hapụrụ Ngozi Ogbu ka ọ laa. Taa ọkwa Tuesday. Udo.
This guy here is supporting the government of Hope Uzodimma, saying that government of Hope Uzodimma is not the one buying people in Imo State, but rather the Biafra Liberation Army are the ones buying people in Imo State. Just listen to this guy, what he said concerning the Biafra Liberation Army versus Hope Uzodimma.
Ndị Igbo ekele m unu, Igbo ndị ọma njem ọnụ, udo dịrị unu. Biko na abịara ka be m adreesị nye unu na afọ n'elu ya. Fụwa na nwoke si na ndị ọsụ ọla Okigwe vacate be maka ihe ndị amị na-abịa egbusi ha. Na ọ bụrụ ndị anyị na-ekwu ndị ụmụọma na-abịa egbu ha. Na ka je gbafusie ọsọ hapụ obodo fa na ndị amị na Ebube Agụ ego ihe afọ ihe okwuru dị ya. So nwanne nwoke aya bi kpara mmadụ and aya bi ịkọ ọnụ. Ihe na-ekwu bụ mata gị na video biko ajụọ na ajụ gị biko the sincere with your heart, the very sincere, the honest zama ajụọ na ajụ gị nga ajụ gị na ajụ chọrọ ịjụ gị bụ na nwanna ka ihe kpatara ndị amị abịa ọsọ from the year 2018 or even 2019 gbada back to 19 mgbe ụwa bidoro onye bụzi kịta ka ndị amị abịa na-egbu ndị ọsụ ka ihe kpatara ndị amị abịa ọsụ because amụrụ n'ọsụ etoro n'ọsụ afọ bụ ndị amị before n'ọsụ ndị amị na-afọ n'ọzọ bụ the ọsụ indigenous people bụ ndị amị and ha na-eme abata sef ịmama na ha bụkwuru ndị amị ha na-eyi uniform except people that know that ha bụ ndị amị. So ka ihe kpatara na ndị na-amụ tanka abido a na-agbata ọsụ before be na-egbusi ndị ọsụ ya bụ na nwere ihe kpọtara ha obodo kpọtara ha ọsụ ọgwọtago anụ juru ime ọfịa ka ndị dinta na-eje nta chụba anụ ọ bụrụ na anụ adịrọla ọfịa dinta ga-eje nta ịghọta ife na-agwa gị so ajụ anyị na-ajụ gị bụ amịa ka ihe kpatara na ndị a ebido gbube ndị ọsụ maọbụ ndị ọkaigwe wanụ from 2019 gbada back to 1980 or 1970 ka ihe kpatara ndị amị abịara ọsụ zama ajụjụ ahụ.
So, my Biafrans, thank you for watching this video. Remember to subscribe with us, Magnetic Jigs TV, for we remain the best. Let us keep our fingers crossed. For now, we don't know the actual truth. Until when we get the full gist, we will bring it up here to let the Biafrans know the exact truth of what is going on. For now, let's keep our fingers crossed. Thank you. Share this video. We all love you. Bye. Let there be peace in Biafran land.
The indigenous people of Biafra, a group known by its acronym IPOB, is at the forefront of the Biafra liberation movement. This movement seeks to create an independent nation for the Igbo people in southeastern Nigeria. They believe the Igbo have faced decades of injustice within the Nigerian state. In early April 2025, this group issued a message that was both a plea and a command. It was a final warning directed at Igbo soldiers serving in the Nigerian army. The message was clear and urgent: leave the army now. It also strongly advised Igbo youths to avoid the army's ongoing recruitment efforts. This was not a casual suggestion. It was presented as a matter of life and death. The warning was delivered with great seriousness by IPOB's spokesperson, Emma Powerful. He explained that the group felt compelled to speak out because of what they saw as a grave danger to their people. IPOB believes that the Nigerian state does not protect its Igbo soldiers. Instead, they claim the army uses them for its most dangerous assignments. The group's statement painted a grim picture. It suggested that young Igbo men who join the army are marching toward a predetermined tragic fate. This warning resonated deeply within many Igbo communities, stirring old fears and raising new questions about loyalty, identity, and survival in modern Nigeria. The core of IPOB's message was a call for self-preservation. It was a declaration that the Igbo people must look after their own, because no one else would. The group urged families to discourage their sons from enlisting. They warned that the promise of a military career was a dangerous illusion. For IPOB, the Nigerian army uniform was not a symbol of national unity or pride. Instead, it was a shroud. It was a garment that Igbo soldiers wore while being sent to their deaths in conflicts that were not their own. The warning aimed to sever the ties between Igbo youths and the Nigerian military institution. This final warning was a culmination of years of growing tension and mistrust. IPOB has long argued that the Nigerian system is set up to disadvantage the Igbo people. They point to economic marginalization, political exclusion, and security threats as evidence. The warning to soldiers was the latest chapter in this long and painful story. It was a direct challenge to the authority of the Nigerian state. It asked Igbo people a fundamental question: should they serve a country that, according to IPOB, sees them as expendable? The group's answer was a resounding no, a sentiment that echoed through villages and cities across Igboland. IPOB's warning was not based on abstract fears. It was built on specific and serious allegations. The group claims that Igbo soldiers are deliberately sent to the most violent front lines. They are deployed in large numbers to the northern regions of Nigeria to fight heavily armed terrorists like Boko Haram. IPOB alleges that this is not a coincidence. They believe it is a calculated strategy to reduce the number of Igbo men of fighting age. The group reports that many Igbo soldiers who enlisted since 2020 are now either dead, missing in action, or imprisoned. Their only crime, IPOB insists, was demanding fair treatment and proper equipment. The mistreatment, according to IPOB, is systemic. The group points to viral videos that have circulated online. In these videos, soldiers are seen complaining bitterly about their conditions. They speak of not having enough food or clean water. They describe a lack of basic medical supplies to treat their injuries. They lament being sent into battle with inadequate weapons against a well-armed enemy. This poor welfare has led to very low morale among the troops. IPOB argues that this is why the army is always recruiting. It needs to constantly replace the many soldiers who die, desert, or are too broken to continue fighting. Another major point in IPOB's warning is the government's policy towards so-called repentant terrorists. The group is outraged that the Nigerian government offers amnesty, financial compensation, and even integration into society for terrorists who surrender. Meanwhile, the loyal soldiers who fight and die to protect the country are neglected. Their families often receive little to no support. This double standard, IPOB argues, proves that the Nigerian state does not value the lives of its soldiers, especially those from the southeast. It sends a message that loyalty is punished while terrorism is rewarded, a bitter pill for any soldier to swallow. Furthermore, IPOB has linked the current army recruitment to a wider geopolitical conflict. They allege that Western powers and the Economic Community of West African States, or ECOWAS, are planning a proxy war against the new alliance of Sahel states. IPOB warns that new Igbo recruits will be used as cannon fodder in this foreign conflict. They will be sacrificed not for the defense of Nigeria, but for the strategic interests of other nations. According to this view, joining the army means a young Igbo man faces 3 possible outcomes: being killed by terrorists, being eliminated by the state, or dying in a proxy war far from home. To understand IPOB's warning, one must look back into Nigeria's history. The relationship between the Igbo people and the Nigerian state is haunted by the ghosts of the past. The Biafran War, which took place from 1967 to 1970, is the deepest wound. The war began after a military coup, and a counter-coup led to the mass killing of Igbo people living in northern Nigeria. In response, the Igbo-dominated eastern region declared independence as the Republic of Biafra. The brutal 3-year war that followed resulted in the deaths of millions of people, many from starvation due to a Nigerian blockade. This history created a profound sense of grievance and mistrust. After the war, the Nigerian government declared a policy of no victor, no vanquished to promote reconciliation. However, many Igbo people feel that they have never been fully reintegrated into the country. They believe they have been systematically marginalized ever since. They point to the fact that no person of Igbo origin has been elected president of Nigeria in the decades since the war. They also speak of being denied key political appointments and economic opportunities. This feeling of being treated as second-class citizens has fueled a desire for self-determination and has given rise to groups like IPOB. This historical context is crucial to understanding IPOB's view of the military. Before the war, the Igbo were well represented and highly successful in the Nigerian army. In fact, Nigeria's first military head of state, Major General Johnson Aguiyi Ironsi, was an Igbo man. IPOB believes that the Nigerian state has never forgotten this. The group alleges that the state sees any significant presence of Igbo people in the military as a potential threat. Therefore, they claim, there is an unwritten policy to keep their numbers down and to eliminate those who rise through the ranks, ensuring they can never again hold significant power. The arrest and long detention of Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of IPOB, has only deepened this mistrust. His followers see him as a freedom fighter who is being unjustly punished for speaking out on behalf of his people. The government, on the other hand, views him as a terrorist who threatens the unity of the nation. This standoff has intensified the situation. For IPOB and its supporters, the Nigerian state is not a protector, but an oppressor. The warning to Igbo soldiers is a direct result of this belief. It is a reflection of a history where the promise of one Nigeria has, for many Igbo, remained painfully unfulfilled. In its final warning, IPOB did not just tell Igbo youths what to avoid. It also offered them an alternative path. The group's message was simple and clear. Do not go to the army barracks. Instead, go back to your villages. Go back to the land. IPOB is urging a return to agriculture as a more honorable and productive way of life. They believe that farming can provide food security and economic independence for the Igbo people. This call is about more than just planting crops. It is a call to rebuild the foundations of the Igbo community from the ground up, far from the influence of the Nigerian state. This advice is a direct rejection of the Nigerian military as a path to a better future. For many young men in Nigeria, joining the army can seem like a good option. It offers a steady salary and the chance for a career, especially in a country with high unemployment. However, IPOB argues that this is a deadly trap for Igbo youths. They warn that any young man who ignores their advice and joins the army will, if he survives, return home in disgrace. He will come back with nothing, no compensation for his sacrifice, no benefits for his service, and likely with deep physical and psychological scars. The call to farming is also a political statement. It is a strategy for building a self-sufficient Biafran nation. IPOB believes that by controlling their own food supply, the Igbo people can reduce their dependence on the rest of Nigeria. They see agriculture as a way to create a strong local economy that benefits the community directly. This vision is rooted in a desire for self-reliance. It suggests that true strength does not come from military power within the Nigerian system, but from cultivating one's own land and feeding one's own people. It is a peaceful but powerful form of resistance. Ultimately, IPOB's message is a somber one. It reflects a deep-seated belief that the future of Igbo youths is not safe within the structures of the Nigerian state. The warning to shun the army and embrace farming is a radical proposal. It asks young people to turn away from the modern world's promises of military careers and instead find their purpose in the ancient work of tilling the soil. It is a call born from a history of pain and a profound fear for the future. It highlights the deep divisions that continue to challenge the unity of Nigeria today, on this day, October 1st, 2025.